Good afternoon, people. Good afternoon. How you all doing? This is Spirit Journey. Yes, I'm alive and well here in Rwanda. Just sitting out in the garden today. I'm actually sitting on the ground. Yeah, it's the first time I'm doing this. It was sunny everywhere else. I needed to go in the shade. Now everything is shaded, but it's all good. Yeah. Yeah, let me show you the garden. Let me turn the camera around. The birds are gone. Those these bird of prey up in it. They're in the sky. Yeah. Later in the afternoon, on this side, it stays shaded, and then everywhere else is real sunny and hot. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I took a let's see. Today, if I didn't give the date, it is March 24, 2024, and the time is um, 2:43 p.m. Already had something to eat. Plate. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I was watching videos. I'm bad. Um, yeah, I gotta get into change my habit. But at least I go out and get a nice walk. Um, so where did I go today? Yeah, I did my long circuit, and you met different people. Introduced lavender to curious people. We saw this one family up the road. Boy, they're real down home people. Yeah, I walked down this road, and there's a family, and I waved at them, said hello, and then one of them came out, so I waved back, and then she begged me to come over, so I came over. She wanted to see the dog, and then she beckoned the entire household to come. Wow, there were about, let's see, like the matriarch of the family, daughter, looked like in the 30s, and then these little kids. They were about 4 or 5 years old, real tiny, and it was I think a gentleman there. They looked very challenged, but they were very friendly, and they were asking. One of them spoke English, the daughter, and she spoke a little English, and the others didn't. And they were curious. I said, "This is a dog," and they said some jokes. So, oh, this is your baby. Yeah, they were very nice. It's really something. My experience here in Rwanda, um, there are all types of people here. Um, you have people who live right next door to people who have, and it's something when you see firsthand. Again, I'm not here trying to judge anybody, but when you see what you see, they seem very happy, but the kids looked destitute. The clothes were filthy. They were wearing Western clothes, like a little T-shirt and little pants. Um, oh, and look at the birds of prey. Yeah. The face unclean. They look neglected. Um, but they were very friendly. And I wish I could speak the language more so I could really communicate with them. But I told them I live down the road. But yeah, well, really, what I really want to talk about, I just had to share that. Yeah, this place. might be considered a paradise, you know. In America, where I'm from, um, you may think everything that is tropical is a certain way. We call it paradise, right? Um, it is physically very beautiful here, but it's a lot of poverty. And someone a moment ago was walking past the house. He waved, so I waved back, and then he gives a gesture, which meant that he wanted, want me to give him something. And I just said, I'm sorry. Um, wow. And it's not like you don't want to help, but once you get known for doing certain things, they'll set a flavor, so to speak, and it won't stop. You know what I mean? Um, but part of me is thinking, maybe in the future, if I carry like a bag or something, a tote bag, and have non-perishable foods, something like that. Um, wow, it's really something. But anyway, oh, this is my one of my new outfits. See? Yeah, it's a long dress. It's a cotton dress, and I love it. It's very comfortable, and I like it. I like to feel comfortable. I like the African prints. Um, yeah. So anyway, what I wrote in the description, well, hello Sunday, Sunday morning, and I wanted to talk about this vision that I had this morning. Yes, hello, viewer. Good afternoon. Yeah, I had an early morning vision. Yeah, I haven't been doing them that often. And part of the reason, as I shared before, um, one of the visions I had, I think I was actually, or, my energy was actually at a place, and the person saw me and freaked out. And it was an African looking guy. This was back in America. And he took his spear. He was trying to ram it at me. Yeah, because I think like the visions that I have is just something that you see, like you watching TV. I had no idea that that would happen, and it kind of spooked me, So I think I'm a little scared to do the meditation. Again, these are meditations that I do. My eyes are closed, and I do it first thing upon awakening from sleeping or dreaming. And so what I saw today was very brief. There were two things. Um, the first one I saw was it was at an aerial view. It looked like it was inside some type of enclosure, and looking, seeing below, it looked like a some type of table. It was in the shape of the letter C as in cat. It was a light brown, um, and it had beings, and I use the word beings, sitting along this table that looks like the letter C, and the the letter C was like in right angles, like the letter C like this. But imagine you're it's a desk. The desk might have been, see, it was high up. Um, Imagine like let's say 3 feet across, the whole circle, the whole letter C. But rather than curved, it was like in angles. And I remember that the base of the letter C, um, like the front part was flat, and then the sides of it was straight line. And so like it had like maybe 3 different breaks in it, like because it's straight lines across, also like that, and that, something like that. And the base part was widest, and it came. it kind of tapered together. Like the corners, like it wasn't equal thickness. So it like, and it's straight lines. So it seemed to come to taper a little bit. And then it continued up. I hope that makes sense. But there were beings seated at it. I would say, let's just say I was 30 feet up in the air. I mean, looking down as if I'm maybe 30 feet up in the air, directly above them. And they were seated, some facing this way and some, you know, they were facing each other, you know. It was just weird. And they're wearing, see, because it's up directly above them, you can't really tell what they're wearing, but they're all, yeah, they were all wearing the same clothes. And I remember it seemed bulky. It was a dark color, like an earthy color, a dark earthy color. And it just seemed to have a lot of angles. The fabric just seemed really busy. So it wasn't like a suit or something like that. Everything's close fitted, smooth. This one just seemed to be jagged. I couldn't see their face, but I say the word being. They didn't. I don't know. I couldn't. Of course, I couldn't see their face because I'm directly above. And they were just. I guess we're having a meeting or something like that. I didn't hear any audio. I never hear audio. It seemed very calm. The environment, the light was on. It was semi-clear. You could see them, but it wasn't like super sharp. Some of the things that I see is ultra clear. It almost looks fourth dimensional, really deep. Other times it looks like a flat screen. So that's what this sort of looked like. It didn't look like real, 3D. It just lasted a couple of seconds. It was about 8 of them, about 8, 7, 8. Yeah, they all looked like the same size. Again, I didn't know how tall they were because they were all seated, and you couldn't tell what they were sitting on. At least I couldn't see. You just see the table that was in the letter C shape. I think it was a light brown, and then these beings. I don't think they were people. I don't think they were people. Just my impression. They didn't seem like things from here. And then it changed. Then I did see the next thing I saw was an outdoor scene. I was in some type of garden. I saw, why? I saw like shrubs, like, what people have, like their garden on the peripheral, they have these bushes, these that you have to trim. It's hedgings. And it was in a circular shape. It was nicely done, circular. It probably the dimension might have been no more than 2 feet, and the thickness of the bush was maybe 8 feet. Well, I'm sorry, getting the numbers. I mean, 2 feet diameter, but 8 inches the thickness of the bush all around. So it had it. So the center was empty, and yeah, I just saw that, and again, it was an aerial view. Seemed like it was a daytime, and I couldn't really see anything else around it. Yeah, so I couldn't really see the context. You know, I noticed the things that I see. So I can't really see like anything beyond that. I don't know how to look beyond, like move my head, whatever, you know, who's actually doing the seeing. You know, it's just I see what I see. Like you're watching TV, you can't like navigate in it. So, but it'd be great if I can find out how to do that. Um, and that's about it. What I saw. Yeah, it seems like I'm very cautious now doing the early morning meditation because the incident with the African guy. And again, that was back in America months ago. And then I saw the other black guy. I think he was an African also, young fellow. Yeah, the first one, the one that tried to spear me, he could have been in his 30s. And then I saw a younger one, and some months later, young fellow could have been a teen, late teens, early 20s, and he had the black eyes. Those, yeah, he had those black eyes. I mean, like that you have the colored part, but imagine there's no white part. Everything's black, like glass, black glass. Honey, I got out of there so fast. I thought, nope. I didn't want any other African guys spearing me. That was my fear. I said, I'm getting out of here. So I just opened my eyes. Yeah, I said, yeah, he was clear. I was right. Like, he was positioned, or I should say, I was positioned in my view of him where, like, it seemed as though he was seated at a table and his arms are resting on the table and he was looking at something. My impression was that he was looking like a smartphone, looking, some gadget. That's what I think. He was wearing modern clothes, dark colors, and had a weird hairline. Very weird. Young, handsome fellow. And I would be positioned where his hands would be. And I'm looking upward. Like I see everything about him. And then I focus on his face. And that's when I saw his eyes. And I said, I'm out of here. Yeah, those black-eyed children or people really do exist. I see that a lot of things that might be considered, what do you call it, urban myth. Um, it ain't no myth. They're real. What do you call it, the reptile people, they are real. Yep. I didn't ask to see it, but I saw the head a crocodile face. I kid you not. Those things are real. Those things what David Icke talks about, they are real. You know, I would like look at it, but I would hear about these myths, these alleged things, reports that people over social media say, and I just listen for entertainment. I didn't think anything of it, but when I see that these meditations, at least the method of meditation that I do, it was open up doors that I didn't know was going to be open. And I see that when you have an ability to do certain types of meditation and you see things, I feel there's a responsibility. It's a responsibility behind it. I'm not here to invade anybody's privacy. That was the main thing. What concerned me. I don't, because you never know. You, you know, people can get angry. That's the last thing I'm here for. No, I'm not here to invade anybody's space. Just like you wouldn't want someone to be snooping on, in your home or wherever you are. Yeah, so I was very embarrassed and awkward about it. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of things, and I think I had to slow down. I said, wow, this is getting kind of much for me. So I didn't do it as much. Yeah. But once in a while, I say, hey, I felt pretty relaxed, and I was just waking up. I say, hey, let me see what I'll see. So, yeah, these places, again, I don't know where they are. Before I came to Rwanda, I saw nature scenes. I saw exotic birds, and I have no idea where these things are. That was also my other curiosity about coming to Africa, because I wanted to see if I could find where these birds are. Yeah. So that's about it. Yeah, thank you for giving me the thumbs up. Yeah, no, I am talking low because I have somebody, the groundskeeper nearby. Yeah, I just want to, he doesn't speak English, but still, want to, privacy. Yeah. I can't think of anything else, but today's a nice day. I'm taking it easy. Um, and I want to try to do some reading. I'm reading a book on, get this, reincarnation for animals. Yeah, many of you know that my dog, two of three of my dogs had passed away in January. And someone, I think a family member talked to me about this book they wanted to send me. But I was curious and I went on the internet. And I saw that they got a lot of books on the subject. So I bought three of them, the ebooks, and I bought two other books of a different subject. One on David Icke, his newest book, and what else? I can't remember what the fourth one was. I forget. But yeah, so I want to get more reading done, and yeah, I think I'm slowly getting more. I want to get like a routine going. I have to buy what do you call it? Groceries. I bought milk today. This big. I buy fermented milk. I buy that, and bananas. And I might go back on my carnivore. Sorry, I'm trying to get this thing out the way. Want to get this? Might go back on the carnivore diet. So yeah. So that's all what's happening here. You want to get into a routine. Lavender is still not, Lavender is, he's able to walk and everything, and he's gaining weight very nicely. But his blood is, it decreased rather than getting better. So even though he got heavier, but his blood got worse. So the doctor put him back on the old dosage, was a higher dosage of this, I think it's prognenolone, something like that. So that's all what's happening. So he's inside right now. He just like coming out here. So that's about it. And yeah, I'm gonna go back inside. The groundskeeper's on the phone right now. So I just want to share this with you. Peace and love to you, and any of you who got information from me regarding lavender, what could be causing his anemia, his infection. He gets blood in his stool. Even though you don't see it in his stool now, but the condition is still there. The medicine is holding it back. But yeah, if he stopped medication, he'll be bleeding again. So anybody can give suggestions about little Fifi dogs that go to Africa. Is there a trend that they get sick? And any solutions to try to get him well, okay? So thank you again. Peace, love, and joy to you. Until next time. Bye-bye.